Welcome back to another episode of High Top Sports Recruiting. Today, we are going to be talking all things Oregon Ducks and talking about a few key pieces to the defense. If you guys enjoy the video, let me know in the comments that you do, and possibly other position groups of Oregon's just entire defense, because my goodness, this team is absolutely stout. Dan Lanning, this man and his cigar smoking swagger, is on an absolute burner once again on the recruiting class. He struggles on cooking some steak. Okay, but the man can recruit. Did a phenomenal job coaching this year. Couldn't get past Washington, but they seem to be the real deal. No bueno there. Moving on to the Big Ten, I was wondering how this class is going to line up. We're going to talk about a few key players that they are getting from this 2024 class. And I got to be honest, I watched a lot of film with doing this channel and other channels. These are some exciting kids. I'm actually really impressed with the four that we're going to talk about today. Some big-time studs with explosive speed. It's going to be a go, and let's dive right into it. First order of business, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Defensive Lineman Aydin Breland, okay? 6'5", 290 pounds. Take a look at this young man's film right here. This man comes off the edge also while playing the defensive line. Look, peek, boom. See you later, alligator. I love the explosiveness coming off, the patience that he showed there as well. Here he comes off the edge here, just brute force. See you later, sit down. I don't want none of it. Okay, here he is again, coming off the edge. His explosiveness, again, see you later. And then just wrapping up the running back, smashing him to the ground. Love this addition here. Again, the number one overall recruit for Oregon in 2024, excuse me. Look at him. Nobody's getting through this young man right now. Incredible to watch. 5-star recruit, top 16 player nationally in the country, the number 4 defensive lineman in the class, just smothering kids. Here he is again in the line. Peek, hold, boom. Wrap up, just slings him like he's a rag doll. You gotta love it. Here he is in the defensive line. Looks, chases him down. A lot of speed come from this guy. And look, there is gonna be some question marks moving to the Big Ten. There's some big corn-fed boys out there over there in the Big Ten going up against the likes of Ohio State and Michigan. Might deal with a little bit being at 290. Might have to put on a pound or two, but again, he may more likely play edge with his speed that he does have in the Big Ten. We'll see how Dan Lanning utilizes him. Not too concerned with Dan Lanning and his ability to get things done coming from Georgia. They do a phenomenal job out there with defensive line. So we'll see. Again, just powering through that offensive tackle. That kid's not getting a scholarship anywhere. Just getting pushed back there. But Mr. Braden, here he is coming off the line. Look at that speed. Just chasing down the running back from behind him. I love it. You got to love it. And look, this is the first one. And honestly, little swipe move. Love it. Honestly, I genuinely believe that it gets better from here. And I'm not just saying that. I actually genuinely do. I was shocked. I thought for sure he was going to set the bar. But I love each guy that we're going to talk about. Next up is going to be edge Elijah Rushing. Familiar with this guy as I'm a Gator. One point he looked like he was going to be a Gator lock. Then committed to Arizona. Ultimately ended up at Oregon. Another big-time get, another 5-star, 17th ranked nationally in the country, the number 2 edge in the country. This one's exciting here. Again, a lot of speed coming from Elijah Rushing. Love the last name too. 6'6", 251, a little bit smaller than Aydin, obviously being on the edge, but big size. And again, the biggest thing is just the speed that he's coming out, his explosiveness. Look at this. Brute force as well. Now, one thing I would like to see a little more technique because he is just so much bigger and faster than these high schoolers. He doesn't have to utilize it. He just powers through them. See ya. Sends them home. I love that. I really do. And obviously, technique can be teach. Speed and size, those things cannot be teach. So you got half the battle already down with Elijah Rushing. This D-line is healthy. Okay, you got Braden, we just went over it. Now you got Elijah Rushing, and we've got one more that we're going to be talking about here, who's even just as more explosive and he's a lot bigger as well. Look at him just explode off the line. Gives me a little Will Anderson vibes. Watching him last night, again, got that twitch muscle, it just explodes. Okay, powering through that tackle. See you later. Would love to see a couple more swipes, a little more undercuts. We see some of those later on in this film, but mainly just I got the speed. I'm bigger. I'm faster. I'm stronger than you, and here's how I'm going to show it. Chasing down the quarterback. You're not going anywhere. Here I come. Elijah Rushing, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Little 1-2 pat swipe. Little technique there as well. Not just all speed and blaze, baby. There we go. Get off me. I love that. Kept him off. Watch. Release. quick off the line. That kid just got absolutely barrel rolled. So look, I mean, you got a 6'6", 290 going for these high school kids. He's gonna look good, but the one thing again that regardless of who's standing in front of him is just his explosiveness off the line, his tempo, those things. Hey, big boy, 67. You got to get in front of him. Hey, clip him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that quarterback never had a chance on that one. My goodness. Good stuff. Now, this next one is a linebacker. I'm impressed with this linebacker here. This linebacker is going to turn some heads in Braden Platt. This young man, very impressive film. Was again, didn't think I was going to have my socks blown off. Boy, was I wrong. 6'1", 222. Has a ton of speed. Absolutely just, look at this. Angle, speed, slapped. There is some clips in here where he just absolutely, I think this might be it. He obliterates young men. Look at this. Get off me. Just levels, I think he's either tight end or the lineman to get to the running back. I don't care if they're high school kids. That was a 1-2 punch. And now he is running back. Look at this. Gone. Look at this speed. Look at this speed. See ya. Look at the speed. He's gaining speed. He's getting faster as he goes down the field. I love this. Miles Graham, linebacker, commit to Florida, also played running back. I love when you got, in high school, a lot of guys play multiple positions. When you got a linebacker playing running back, that tells you one, speed, tells you force, tells you good vision, which are all things that you want in both of those categories, and running back and linebacker. So, guy's not afraid to hit somebody. He could be C-Max as far as I'm concerned. Look at his patience. Pops outside and then just gone. I know he's a linebacker and we probably want to why watch a running back film. This is his highlight film, guys, okay? What you're getting, though, is the speed. Here he is. Check the arrow. Middle linebacker. Watch the vision and watch the explosion through the gap. Boom. Somebody block that, man. This is my favorite right here. Ready? Look. Hold. Release. Go. See ya. Oop. Cut outside. And gone. Back. There he goes. Bro, he's separating himself as he gets further and further out of the football field. I had a blast watching this young man's film when I was, look at this, through the gap. Nobody's home. Nobody's home. Nobody's getting away with that kid. Dude, Braden Platt, man, this is going to be an exciting one for the Oregon Ducks. Really big pickup here. And there he is again. Gone. See ya. Just out of a cannon, bro. Out of an absolute cannon. First three, you got to be pumped up if you're a Duck. These young kids, look, they are going to make an impact early. I know Oregon's got a very great depth. They're nowhere near struggling for instant need, but I like these guys a lot and wouldn't be surprised if we saw them make a few steps early on, especially at linebacker. He's a special one. Next up, we got another defensive lineman, Jericho Johnson. Again, wasn't really expecting too much. Didn't think I was going to be all that impressed, but boy, was I wrong. 6'2", 366, 108th ranked nationally, 19th best defensive lineman in the country. And what's the other word I have for him? 366. I don't care. Explode, bro. Big boy's got some speed. Okay, I've watched a lot of big boys, a lot of big defensive linemen. He moves like he's 290. You know what I'm saying? but he moves like like Mick Jagger. All right, look at him, bro. Look how quick I know he's bulldozing these kids. All right, like I'm not even looking for that. I expect him to do that. But how quick he is just blowing. Look at this. Look at him, bro. He's getting back to before the play is even developed. Size helps with that, yes. But look at this. I love that. Those things right there, boys, you cannot teach. Look, technique, tempo's going to be huge in the big. He couldn't even get the ball handed off. He couldn't even get the ball handed off, and he's already in the backfield. Now, 366 going against high schoolers, all right, you're going to look like a rock star. But besides that, I think we can all agree, again, just the explosiveness he has coming off the line. Love seeing that. Love just seeing him just plow through and get it done. I don't think he's going to have as much of an impact. I think he's going to have some development. I could be wrong. He could have a hell of an offseason and be ready to rock and roll. But I think if you're a Duck fan here, just these top four recruits that you guys got, the secondary is impeccable as well, too. And if you guys want to see some more content, if you're a Duck and want to see the wide receiving core and the DBs, let us know. But this defensive line, just this defensive unit, and this is only four of the players. They got some more guys as well, obviously. is something to be in awe of. Fantastic job, Dan Lanning. Love what he's doing out there. I remember when the A&M job was open, and they were like, "Oh, Dan's gonna go to A&M." I'm like, well, Dan Lanning is cooking in Oregon. All right, but during his press conference, it looked like he's eating at his 18-foot long table, like back in Game of Thrones days. Like he's a freaking wizard. You know what I mean? He's set. Him and the old boy out there and the Nikes. They're rocking and rolling. So fantastic job, Oregon. Again, closed very strong on this recruiting class, like they did last year. Last minute plug. They're out there humming. Going into the Big Ten, it's going to be different. Going to be a change of speed. Excited to see how they're able to handle that. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, turn the bell on. Don't want to miss it. We drop content that's all the time across all recruiting college platforms. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.